Salutations, everyone. We are gathered here together in the Dodge, which you have never seen before. This is a complete new scenery. The reason why we are in here is because my house is currently occupied by a whole bunch of people, and this video needs to be recorded today. So my only chance of any sort of privacy whatsoever is here. And the lighting is awful because, as you can see, it is nighttime. So today it is September 8th, which means that Olivia Rodrigo has just released her sophomore album entitled Guts. Now, I've been looking forward to this album for a little bit because I did quite enjoy her debut, Sour, quite a lot. I listened to it a few times. The first time I thought it was just okay, but the second time I listened to it, I was actually going through the things that she was talking about within the album, which made the listening experience a lot more relatable and really quite great. So I do think she is a pretty talented artist, so that's why I'm kind of recording this video to just kind of see what her album Guts is going to be about. Obviously, I can have some sort of an idea. I would assume that it's just going to be another breakup album, which is totally fine with me. I don't care, especially considering that I have heard the two singles that already came out, and yeah, that's what it's looking like it's going to be. But judging by some of these other titles, there's really no way to know. But honestly, if I don't love it, I'm going to be straight up with you guys, and I'm going to tell you, because this is going to be an honest review. The first track here is called All American Bitch, so I have no idea what in the fuck that title could even mean, but yeah, so let's just get it started. All American Bitch. I used to play that game as a child. Okay, I'm not saying I dislike this, but the first thing I thought of when that part, that punk rock type thing came up was the Scooby-Doo theme song, and that really kind of cracked me up. But yeah, that doesn't mean I don't like it. In fact, that actually might make it better. That last little bit, yeah, I mean, that falsetto there is something that I've never really heard from Olivia Rodrigo. So yeah, I do think that is a pretty good opener. It also, not only does it remind me of the Scooby-Doo, intro song, it also kind of gives you a little taste of, kind of what Brutal was, the opener on Sour. So yeah, I'm kind of digging it. Now, the next two songs on here are songs I've already heard because they were released as singles. So Bad Idea, Right, and Vampire. Now, I'm not just going to skip them just because I've already heard them a million times, because I still got to tell you, kind of what I think about them. So I'm just going to go ahead and listen to those on the album how they should be anyway. I cannot hear my thoughts. So yeah, it's a fun song. What else can I say? I mean, it's not really, I don't really see a whole lot of a huge story behind it, really. I mean, obviously there is, but for the most part, I kind of just see that as something that, I'd play in the car, or, I'll just listen to casually. I mean, that's just a fun song. It's nice. It sounds cool. It's great. Next song, obviously, I think everyone's already heard this, Vampire. Let's just go ahead and give this a listen to, even though I've already heard it. Everyone's already heard it like a million fucking times. Dracula! Fucker. So not like I haven't already heard that like a million fucking times, but yeah, I really like that one. Well, that's actually, in my opinion, some of her best writing. I mean, I think the writing is superior compared to some of the, maybe not the best, the #1 best song that she's ever written, but I do think it's top 5 for sure. It's a really good song. So back into music that I have not heard yet because it just came out today. Next song is Lacy. Okay. First thing that comes to mind is that hook is, I could see that hook getting pretty addicting. I can also see it maybe getting a little bit annoying, but as of now, I'm going to try to listen to this the least amount as I can so I could still continue to, enjoy it in the future. But I don't exactly know what most of these songs like are meaning just by looking at the lyrics. I mean, I'm trying to really make assumptions as best as I possibly can. I am definitely gonna have to, go and actually look into what these lyrics are. But what I'm guessing is what Lacey means is like this other girl who is dating her ex, I guess. But, of course, I couldn't tell you. The next song we have is Ballad of a Homeschooled Girl, which maybe I'll relate to because I've been homeschooled for 4 years now. I was expecting piano. I was expecting a very soft piano ballad, like maybe the title somewhat suggests. Whenever there's a title of a song or something that has, like, when I think of the word ballad, I think of piano. So already, like, not off to a bad start, but an unexpected one. I just don't know what I think about that one. I mean, I guess I like it. Not as good as the other ones, though, for me. I mean, it's good, but I don't know. I just kind of lost it at the second half, just a little bit. But, I definitely enjoy it, and I'll definitely come back to it. So, nothing else much to say. Still have no idea what any of this stuff is about, really. I mean, I have a general idea, but I can't really go deep and analyze it. Next song, Making the Bed. One already. I really like this one. This is great. So that actually might be my favorite song off this album so far, apart from, I guess, Vampire. Anyway, so great. Really like that one. Next song is called Logical. Now there is the piano that I've been looking for. Okay, this is what I would have imagined Ballad of a Homeschool Girl would be like. Okay, great. That was great. I like that. That's really good. I enjoyed that. I like that. That's really cool. I like that. That's a pretty good song. Not really a whole lot else to say about that one besides really good. So next song is entitled Get Him. Okay. Okay, I really like that song. That song was great. Another one of the better ones on the album. My only complaint on that one is the ad-libs at the end. Didn't like that. Did not like that at all. That's kind of like a similar song to how like All American Bitches, where it's like, it's just something that you can kind of just casually listen to, Next song is called Love is Embarrassing, which it definitely is because you get boners over these women and it is embarrassing. Wow. Yeah, so it's basically like songs like that make me kind of think like, what do I like better? More fast pace, like more on the aggressive side of Olivia Rodrigo, or the slow piano ballad? The slow piano ballad side. I don't know. I have no idea which one I like better because every single one of the songs that are like that is a fucking banger. So So I don't know. I guess they're really not comparable anyway, are they? So yeah. So the next song is called "The Grudge," which I have heard before. It goes like this. Oh, that was pretty funny. I know you definitely laughed at that. So "The Grudge." So far, it reminds me of Driver's License. Yep. It's gonna be a big drop in here somewhere, and I just know it. Is it coming now? Boom. Right here. Okay. That's better than a boom. Okay, so far something I'm picking up on is the second half of this album is way better than the first half. a lot less misses and way more hits on the second half. So let's just let's keep this hot streak going, and let's go with Pretty Isn't Pretty, the next track. There's a moth. Okay, so yeah, that song I can actually quite pick up on what it's about. So yeah, so she does not feel comfortable with herself anymore. Every time she looks in the mirror, she thinks that she looks ugly. Not to be offensive or anything, but I feel like that is a more universal thing. So the last song, the 12th track, Teenage Dream, which kind of reminds me of that one line in Brutal, "Where's my fucking teenage dream?" So maybe it is a reference to that. I don't know. Let's see. I'm actually quite excited to see if it is that. I am thoroughly enjoying this part of the song. So that was Guts by Olivia Rodrigo, I guess. So first I'm going to say I am not going to compare this to Sour yet, because I have listened to Sour, you know, multiple times, and obviously this just came out. This was my first listen. So I'm not going to say whether this is better or worse than Sour, although there are a lot of songs on here that I just really, really enjoy, and I am definitely going to add them to the playlist. Now, the worst song on this is at the very least listenable, you know? Like, it's the worst song, but, like, I'll still listen to it. Not like I'll add it to, like, a favorite song playlist or anything, but... so yeah, I thought that was really great. I mean, lots of true emotions, just like how Sour kind of was. Some of the same subject matter in Sour, which, you know, was to be expected. So that's not really a complaint, more as it's just an observation. There's a little bit more to this one, or not necessarily more, but just like differences from this and Sour. They are definitely not the same project, that is for sure, although there are some songs on here that sound like they could have been on Sour, like especially like All American Bitch or Lacy. There's quite a few of them, but then there's also that I could tell, yeah, these are some good different songs that I haven't heard her do before. Also, yeah, Vampire does sound like kind of like something that she would have done for Sour, but still, I think Vampire is some of her best writing, like I said, and I think I'll stand, you know, by that, you know, from now on. But yeah, so I really enjoyed that. I am actually not going to give this a number rating yet, but I'm probably going to put one in a description. I think I need more time to actually think about this, and since I still have to edit this video and it's not going to come out like right away, I'll probably listen to it one more time off camera, just so I can actually give you my proper rating, and then of course in the description, just like how Anthony Fantano does it. I mean, I'm just going to put in my favorite tracks and least favorite tracks. I've actually done this with two other albums before. I did Smithereens by Joji and Cocoa Moon by Owl City, and I also plan on doing one more album review in the future, at least one more that I have planned, which is the new Cannibal Corpse album. So that's going to be cool. That comes out September 22nd, I think. So, yeah, Cannibal Corpse is, you know, a little bit of in a different region than Olivia Rodrigo. But, hey, I listen to all different kinds of music, so that's no problem for me. Final verdict, I think the album is really great. But once again, I am not going to compare it to Sour yet until I listen to it a few more times so I can actually get the real feeling of it. But I definitely think that it is a great, great project. I think it's great. The worst song on here is at the very least listenable, and the best, which there are several of those, are fucking bangers that will in fact be added to the playlist. So yeah, that's the verdict. So if you guys enjoyed this video and you want to see more videos like this one right here, please go ahead and subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my content. Yeah, I got my social medias and everything in the description down below, and yeah, that's pretty much it. See you in the next one.